All right, let's head out into the cosmos, shall we? We're going about 35 million light-years away to the constellation Leo to check out a galaxy called Messier 65. Now, at first glance, it looks like the picture-perfect spiral galaxy, right? Kind of neat, tidy, maybe even a little boring. But M65 has some seriously dramatic neighbors, and as we're about to find out, its calm appearance is hiding a pretty wild past.
And here's that neighborhood I was talking about. This is the Leo Triplet. It's a gorgeous galactic family photo, for sure. But, you don't need to be an astronomer to see there's some serious family drama going on here. I mean, just look at that galaxy up top, NGC 3628. It's literally being torn apart, with this massive plume of stars and gas getting flung out into space. That is a giant scar from a cosmic tug-of-war.
Okay, so now let's zoom in on the two galaxies at the bottom of that picture. Over on the left, you've got Messier 66, and on the right, that's our galaxy of the hour, Messier 65. And wow, right off the bat, you can see these two neighbors look like they've lived completely different lives. Let's get in even closer here. See what I mean? On the left, M66 looks, well, it looks like it's been through it. Its shape is all distorted, the spiral arms are warped and kind of lopsided. But then you look to the right at M65, and it just looks pristine. It's like a textbook example of a spiral galaxy, so elegant, so seemingly untouched. The difference between them is just night and day. And this really breaks it down for us. M65 has these beautiful, tightly wound arms, a smooth, even spread of stars. Meanwhile, M66 is a whole other story. Its arms are looser, uneven, and they're all lumpy with these bright knots where stars are being born like crazy. You could say M66 has lived hard, while M65 looks like it's just been sitting there completely unfazed by all the chaos happening right next door.
So for a long, long time, this was the accepted story. I mean, based on what our eyes and our telescopes could see in normal, visible light, the conclusion seemed pretty straightforward. M65 was just the innocent bystander, watching its neighbors get into a cosmic brawl from a safe distance.
But does that really make sense? Could a galaxy really live that close to that much drama and just come away without a single scratch? This is the exact question that pushed astronomers to take another look. But this time, they decided to see the universe in a way that goes way beyond what our simple eyes can see. And here's the key. To get the real story, we can't just rely on visible light. We have to look at the cosmos with a totally different kind of vision, the kind you get with radio astronomy. This lets us see these huge hidden structures that are completely invisible to a regular telescope. So the secret weapon here is a technique called neutral hydrogen mapping. Basically, radio telescopes can tune into these super faint signals coming from cool hydrogen gas. Now, this gas is the raw fuel for stars, it's the building block of galaxies, and if you can map where it is, you can uncover these faint, ghostly trails left behind by cosmic encounters that happened millions or even billions of years ago. And this is it. This is the moment the entire story just flips on its head. On the left, you've got that familiar calm picture in visible light. On the right, that's what radio telescopes see when they map all that invisible hydrogen gas. All of a sudden, that quiet cosmic neighborhood is gone, replaced by this chaotic, interconnected web of gas. The whole system has been disturbed. Let's really focus on that radio image. You can clearly see that huge plume of gas torn away from NG 6328, and you can see the bridge of gas connecting it to M66. But now, look closely. Just south of our supposedly boring galaxy, M65, there it is. A faint but totally unmistakable structure of gas that's clearly connected to it. Something did happen here. M65 was not just watching from the sidelines. And here's the smoking gun. A paper from 1996 analyzing this radio data described this faint, upside-down Y-shaped cloud of hydrogen gas. And their conclusion? It's powerful evidence that M65 was in fact involved in the whole messy interaction. So, mystery solved. It wasn't a bystander after all.
So, with this incredible new evidence from the invisible universe, that old biography of M65 being the quiet one, we can pretty much just toss it out the window. It's time to write a new one, a story that actually includes the subtle but very real scars of its past. And there's another fascinating piece to this cosmic puzzle. When astronomers looked at the age of the stars in these galaxies, they found another huge clue.
The big bursts of star formation in M66 and NGC 3628, they happened about 5 to 600 million years ago, probably kicked off by their violent get-together. But the main population of stars in M65 are older, between 7 and 900 million years old. So this tells us that whatever happened to M65 was a different event, and it likely happened earlier than the big brawl its neighbors had.
Okay, so let's put this all together. M65 wasn't smashed in some head-on collision. It was probably more like a close flyby, a more subtle gravitational nudge that pulled off that faint, Y-shaped scar of hydrogen gas. Its perfect spiral arms managed to survive, but the invisible evidence tells the true story. The quiet galaxy was absolutely part of the drama. It was just much, much better at hiding its secrets.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If a galaxy that looks so perfectly calm and collected can be hiding an ancient story of cosmic interaction just below the surface, I mean, imagine what other secrets are out there, written in the invisible ink of the universe, just waiting for us to find a new way to look.